Donald Trump's rally in Mississippi, he thought that it was a great idea to mock one of Brett Kavanaugh's accusers, Dr. Blasey Ford. And after he mocked her, the crowd behind him was seen cheering and specifically laughing. You could hear the crowd laughing as well. And what stood out to me was part of Dr. Blasey's testimony. The one thing she said she remembers vividly about the alleged assault. So let's take a look at what her testimony was.
Both Brett and Mark were drunkenly laughing during the attack. They seemed to be having a very good time. Indelible in the hippocampus is the laughter, the uproarious laughter between the two, and they're having fun at my expense. They were laughing with each other.
And you were the object of the laughter?
I was, underneath one of them while the two laughed. Two friends having a really good time with one another.
So we heard that testimony. We're gonna play this video for you guys again. So and they asked her, so you were the object of their laughter? And she said yes. Just a little while later, Trump in a rally in Mississippi did this. And in this case, I want you to pay attention to the crowd.
So many different charges. Guilty until proven innocent. That's very dangerous for our country. That's very dangerous for our country. Shouldn't happen to him. Shouldn't happen to him. What he's going through, 36 years ago, this happened. I had one beer, right? I had one beer. Well, do you think it was, nope, it was one beer. Oh, good. How did you get home? I don't remember. How'd you get there? I don't remember. Where is the place? I don't remember. How many years ago was it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What neighborhood was it in? I don't know. Where's the house? I don't know. Upstairs, downstairs, where was it? I don't know. But I had one beer. That's the only thing I remember. And a man's life is in tatters. A man's life is shattered. His wife is shattered. His daughters, who are beautiful, incredible young kids. They destroy people. They want to destroy people. These are really evil people.
Were you the object of their laughter? Yes. So they laughed at her again. And to see those women laughing, to see one of them holding up a Women for Trump sign, and like, I mean, look, a lot of the guys, you just saw the video yourself, was smiling throughout. Then there's the little kid there. Jesus, man, what has this country become? Even other Republicans, Collins, Flake, saying, appalling. I mean, bringing up this issue in a political rally is terrible to begin with, let alone mocking the survivor and then having everybody laugh along. You know, I know that his rallies are a circus, and that's what they like about him. He's an entertainer. I've explained this before. He's basically a WWE entertainer, and he creates characters, and the CNN and the other guys are the bad guys, but everybody has fun and asks for autographs afterwards, even of Acosta, the CNN anchor, etc. But there's some things that shouldn't be entertainment. And so this is a critique I have often of the conservatives. They just think it's a fun game. And I guess for them, it is a fun game. They have power, they get rich, they have a lot of benefactors. But politics isn't a game. It affects people's lives. So that's a real person, Christine Blasey Ford. And most Republicans acknowledge that what happened to her was real. Not all of them obviously acknowledge that it was Kavanaugh, but you're gonna mock a sexual assault survivor like that, and the crowd's gonna go nuts. I mean, here we are, back in Rome and in the Colosseum, and people are being fed to the lions symbolically, and the crowd is entertained.
Gee, I wonder why sexual assault victims don't come out and report it as soon as it happens. We have one more Ford video that I want to show you. Again, this is from her testimony at the Senate Judiciary Committee hearing.
I believed he was going to rape me. I tried to yell for help. When I did, Brett put his hand over my mouth to stop me from yelling. This is what terrified me the most and has had the most lasting impact on my life. It was hard for me to breathe, and I thought that Brett was accidentally going to kill me.
Somewhere Corey Lewandowski is saying womp womp. And
the
Trump,
whole Republican Party. If you still stand by these people, you know, it's one thing if you were scammed into voting for Trump during the election. But if after all this, you still support them, you embarrass me. Like, you make me embarrassed to be an American.
And that's the overwhelming feeling I got today, man. The guy, this is a sick guy. And unfortunately, well, I was gonna say more people voted for him. They didn't, but he won the election either way. And tens of millions of fellow Americans voted for him, enough for him to win. And so what does it say about us? Not just Trump, not just the people at that rally, not just his voters, but about us and about humanity, that we're willing to let a monster like this be our leader because we're a little entertained. The TYT Plus app is now available on iOS and Android. Download to get more TYT content at tyt.com/app.